Tell me what you believe happened in Beirut today.
I believe what happened was the culmination of about 25 years of incompetent, inefficient, dishonest, uncaring, and largely corrupt sectarian oligarchic governance. All of these things are what the Lebanese people who have been out on the streets for about 7 to 8 months have been protesting about, asking to change the government. This was an accident, but it was an accident that happened because the government somehow, whether it was with knowledge of senior people or just middle-level people or just support people, with no accountability, with no rules making, somehow allowed this huge amount of material to stay in the middle of the city next to other material that could catch fire, which apparently did because of the heat and humidity. So it was the negligence, the criminal negligence, the uncaring inefficiency of the ruling sectarian oligarchic elite that allowed this to happen. The same way that we have very little electricity in Beirut, there are no jobs for young graduates, food prices have tripled, the currency has collapsed, people can't get their money out of banks, the water is getting salty, the garbage is not collected. Virtually every dimension of life has deteriorated steadily over the last 15, 20 years. And this is largely because of the nature of the government system, which in effect is not really a government system, but an enrichment process for those who sit in the seats of power. And I believe that this explosion, the political aftershocks will be greater than the actual explosion shocks we see now, because this is going to ignite a huge political reaction, I think both internally in Lebanon and internationally, to get this ruling government out of, not just this government, but this system of sectarian power sharing, get this system out of there and let the Lebanese who are talented, hardworking, wonderful people, let them create the kind of good government that they know they deserve.